Well, hello everyone who's in love with these little mini trucks, just like me. Hey, so I have this 1993 Honda. Yep, it is a Honda Acty, and it is an SDX model. It is a real four-wheel drive. So basically you're always in four-wheel drive, which is really great. Good for off-roading, good for on the road, good for everything, good for gas mileage, good for you. And if you drive it, you'll feel good, because how do you not love this little thing? Just look at it. So it is very, very, very clean. It's got a couple little minor things that I'm going to point out right now that I've noticed. But other than that, I have not found anything else wrong with it so far. And I've been looking and I've been driving it, and I really, really like this one. This would be another great truck for me to keep on the farm. But again, I already have enough trucks for the farm. I'm going to keep whichever ones I don't sell. So I am that confident in all of the trucks I have right now that I will take whatever no one else wants. I feel that confident with every single truck. So I'm not going to try to keep one to myself. I'm not going to not try to sell one. I'm going to sell the ones that I need to sell because I have too many. And when I'm done, whatever ones I don't sell, I'm keeping them for myself. That's how confident I am with every truck I've driven so far that I've bought from Japan. So this is what's wrong with it. I'm sorry. Let's go to the front. Right here above the Honda logo, there are 3 little dents. It looks like it got hit by a rock or something. It is the front of the truck. I can see that very easily happening. And that's what happened. So now when we go to the side, look at that. Everything is very nice and clean. This one even has the rubber guards on top. Look at the frame right there. Very, very clean. Whoever owned this in Japan, they really took good care of this little mini truck, because other ones that I've seen have not been in this good condition. And look at that. So zoom up a little bit. Real-time four-wheel drive. Look how clean the bed is. Look at that right there. Let's take a look at the bed. Zoom out a little bit. So look at this. Extremely clean. In fact, a lot of this is actually just dirt. But there's the engine bay right there in the middle of the truck bed. And there's your truck bed. And look, the latches unlatch. Look at that. You can unlatch the entire truck just by undoing these latches, and all 3 rail walls come down. The side walls. You hook it right back up. Look at that. This is so easy. Of course, it's easier when you have 2 hands or not looking at the phone while trying to do it. There we go. Okay, that was not going to be that hard in real life. I don't imagine you being on a phone, staring at the camera while trying to lock the wall. But there it is. Now, I don't see anything wrong with the sides. They're in really good condition. I don't see any dents on them. I'm very open and honest. Like, I don't need to sell these trucks. I do okay on my own. This is my property. It's a big farm. Sorry for the noise. My neighbor over there. I have one neighbor, and of course he's cutting the grass right now. So yeah, I have a huge farm, and again, I bought these trucks for me, and then I also bought them to help pay the farm bill, because I do have a farm bill. And what is that? Okay, so it does look like a little tiny bit of paint came off, but very minor. We could patch that up. Nobody will ever know. Look how clean. You can easily cover that up. No one's going to be looking up there on your truck. Look at even the cracks, or the actual little gutter on top. So there we go. Very clean, very clean. Now check out the inside. Beautiful seat covers, like in brand new condition. Very clean interior, extremely clean. Now, what I was saying earlier is a couple little minor things. The front has those 3 little dents, and these have faded panels, but they're not dry rot. I deal with dry rot all the time. I've been messing with dry rot plastic for over 18 years of my life, and yeah, that's not dry rot. Most likely we could take a blowtorch and actually get this to shine right back up just by giving it a little bit of heat going across it. That might be able to shine right back up. I'm gonna try it myself. Don't take my word for it on this video. I'll update you if you have any questions about it. But there's the interior, and again, look at that on the side of the door. Look how clean the rail is. Everything about this truck is screaming out to me, keep this one for yourself. It's a Honda. It's real 4-wheel drive, and I'm sorry, real-time 4-wheel drive, and you're not gonna get a better truck than a Honda. I mean, a Honda, they know what they're doing. Their engines last so long, and look how cool this is. There's the engine bay right there. I have another Honda, actually the same year. I have a 1993. This is a 1993 as well. I have a 1993, and at home it's orange, and I've been driving it around my town, metallic orange. And I actually just took the engine bay off and did a couple little maintenance things that are just minor maintenance problems, oil filters, gas filter, air filter, and you know, little things like that. And my truck is running great now. And so yeah, I'm going to change out all the lube, the fluids on here, I'm sorry, and get it all nice and filled back up, and test drive it again before I ever sell it. But I've already driven this a couple times for a good amount of time, and I've never had an issue with it. Let's go take a ride right now and see for yourself. Okay, so the horn works, and there's the kilometers. So 68,627, and or 626 actually, in the middle. And this is for miles. Remember, these are kilometers, so miles are going to be way less than that. 4 miles, I would end up saying 7, 6, somewhere like maybe 40 to 50,000 max. I'll do the math, and it'll be in the description or on the actual video right now when you're watching. So here we go. Let's start it up. There's the key right there. Start it up. Look at all the lights come on. Fires right up. Real time 4-wheel drive. All right, let's go take a ride in this bad boy. Put my seatbelt on. There's the interior. So there's your back light for the back bed. There's your radio, so you can listen to some Japanese radio if you want. Heating and air conditioning. I don't know how well the air conditioning will work, because just don't put a lot of hope into air conditioning on any of these trucks. And if you get one that has air conditioning that works really well, then you got lucky. But if you don't, then just don't expect it. So here we go. So that's 1, that's 2, go back, that's 3, that's 4, go back, that's 5, and that is reverse. So there you go. I was just in the wrong spot. I wasn't looking at the clutch, I was looking at the camera. So I'm gonna go straight to number 2, and we're gonna go. Now listen to the motor, hear how it sounds, and let's go enjoy this ride. Easy, a lot of speed. Oh my God, look at that. Picked up speed right away. Let's go around all the cornfield. Let's look for the children of the corn. They're not in there today. It's too hot. 90 degrees today in South Carolina. All right, no traffic that way. No traffic that way. This is the way we're gonna go. Also, look over here in the woods. I know it's not related to the video, but right there actually, behind those trees, looks like there's an old, what's called a tenant house. Basically, it could have been a slave house. Who knows? It is technically on my property, but it's buried behind trees, and I have not dug it out yet to see what's inside, but I will. Okay, let's get to it. So, we are in second gear right now. Let's go around this corner, and then I will show you switching to third gear. There we go, easy peasy. Everyone says, oh, I don't know if I can drive a left-handed clutch, you know, a manual transmission. I don't think I could do it left-handed. And that's because they haven't done it left-handed. So anyone who drives a Japanese mini truck or any Kei car from Japan that's manual transmission, I think you already know it is fairly simple to drive on American roads. On the right side, see, there's a left passenger, which is really the driver in America. So it is very simple to drive on, number one, the right side of the road. I'm sorry, the right seat, the right steering wheel, the right-hand driver. And it is extremely easy to do shifting with your left hand. I was holding my phone with my right hand while trying to drive with my left hand, and I shifted without any issue, as you saw in the video. I wasn't even looking at the shifter. I was barely paying attention because I was honestly looking at the phone just to try to see where I was at, like, so I give you better video quality so you can actually see me doing the shifting. But as you can see, this thing is driving really smooth. Now, I'm only in third gear. It's revving a little bit higher, so let's go to fourth, and now it is much more quiet. I mean, not that it was loud to begin with, but it is quiet. This thing is smooth. I mean, I really, really like it. Again, I told my wife, I said, I know I have a problem because, like, all the mini trucks that I have that could be for sale, I really don't want to sell them. I got lucky with some really good mini trucks, and I know I'm going to need them for my farm, and I know I'm going to want them for me to drive around in town and everything and cruise around and just have fun with it. Take it to the beach too, by the way. Yeah, this would be a perfect beach truck because parking at the pier, very tight, and you can throw all your surfboards or your beach gear, your cooler, your beach chairs, everything in the back. Sorry, that was just my water bottle. Okay, 5 gallons almost of water every day. No, it's half a gallon, but still. Okay, we are clear here. We are clear there. Let's look in the mirror. Hey, there you go. Look at the bed. Look at that. Come on, how do you not like this truck? This truck is amazing. Did I mention it was a Honda? Okay, so here. That's easy. Look, you're at a red light. You're ready to go back to whatever gear you're at. Bam, done. There's nothing to it. And then here we go. Okay, now listen to the motor. Here we go, loud. Gear 2. Not as loud. Gear 3. Picking up speed, gets louder. Let's go gear 4. And there you go. That's all you need for most driving around. I don't believe you're gonna need a gear 5 for anything local driving, unless you have a high speed limit where you're at on the local streets. They do not recommend these for the highways. So, you know, don't think you're gonna do daily driver to work and you have to drive on a highway to get to work. if you live far from work and you're taking a highway, this isn't a daily driver truck. But if you're on a farm, if you're hunting and need a hunting truck, that big bed in the back, that 6-foot bed, over 6 feet long, you could put a deer in there, you could put a couple deer in there, you could put a deer stand, you could put a deer blinder. I mean, you could do quite a bit with this truck. You can camouflage this whole truck really cheap, and now you have yourself an awesome off-road, quiet, very quiet. Yeah, we're loud right now because we're going fast, but if you creep up, and actually this isn't even loud, let's listen to the motor. So if you were creeping down the road or down the trail to go hunting, this thing would be so quiet. And if you camouflaged it, if you put a deer blind in the back, you got it made. This thing is awesome. You're all set. Run down the pump right there. Let's go back over here. All right, we're getting over to the street, so let's get prepared to stop. Turning signals work. I'm sorry, that was windshield wipers. Turning signal works. The other turning signal works. Turning signal works. Let's go. All right, one-handed again, so bear with me. Okay, we're on the highway. Now I'm in 3rd gear. I'm not even looking at the gears. Now I'm in 4th gear. And we are cruising. It is not hard to shift gears with your left hand, believe it or not. I'm not used to using my left hand that often. In fact, I have carpal tunnel and pinched nerves in my left hand, and I can barely hold my cell phone without being in like a 8 out of 10 pain, 9 out of 10 pain most days. But for me to shift this mini truck easily like that, that tells you something, because I can't really use my left hand that often, but it's very easy to drive a mini truck like that. All right, here we go. Turning the signal. We're turning on my farm. Go down the dirt road. We're only in gear number 2. Turning the signal works. And that, my friends, was a fun test drive. Going down a dirt road with the mini truck. I love it. Again, for the price that I'm going to list this truck for, it is a great deal. I'm pricing it fair. I did not make a lot of margin off of it. By the time I put in the money to get all the oil change and lube changes and everything else that needs to be done, I put good money into it. All right, let me get all on. So there's, and look at that, tight. Okay, so here we are. What are we in? 3rd gear. Go to reverse, that simple. There's the mirror. Back it up a little bit and then pull forward and move over this way a little. There we go. Done. And not just mini trucks. That Jeep Wrangler came straight from Japan, and guess what? It's huge. But also guess what? It is a right-hand driver as well. How cool is that? So a 1987 Suzuki, that one's going to be the cheapest one in the back. This middle one right here is a 1993 Suzuki. Very, very clean. The 1987 in the back is a great truck. It's not in great condition because it's a 1987. It is older. It actually has very low miles though. Very, very low miles. However, because it's older, it's got the older body. You know, it's got a little bit different features to it. That one's going to be priced the cheapest. This one in the middle is actually middle price, and the Honda is a little bit higher, but trust me, the money that it is going for, it is well worth it because this baby is clean. And again, I'll do the math in the video down below in the description, but look at the kilometers. I mean, you only have 68,633 now because we just took a nice little drive, and that's extremely low because when you convert it to miles, you know, you're looking at let's see, under like 45,000 miles, I believe. Look at the description in the comments to see what the real mileage is. Okay, so let's put it in emergency brake. We're out of gear. We're neutral. Let's turn off here. So right here is turning signals. Makes a lot of sense. You're driving. There you go. You're driving with your right hand, and there it is. Bam. While you're driving, you just bam, 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 bam. You know, you don't need to be over here on the left side because that's for the windshield wipers, and it's not raining that often, you know, most likely, but you do turn more often. So right hand driving, bam, you know, don't have to take your hand off the wheel. Look at how easy that is. And then with your left hand, I mean, what are you gonna do with your left hand anyway? If most people are righties. So drive with your right hand, shift with your left. Look at that, bam. See how easy that was? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So subscribe. Go visit www.buyaminitruck.com. Again, buyaminitruck.com to find out pricing and details about this truck and all the other trucks I have for sale. And if you're interested in the Jeep Wrangler, send me a comment. It's not for sale right now, but I have bills to pay because I have a farm. So if someone does offer me the right amount, I will potentially sell it. But in the meantime, I have mini trucks for sale. I have more than I need. I don't care which ones I sell. I will keep the leftovers. That is how confident I am on all of the mini trucks I currently have. You could pick the best ones you want. I'll take the leftovers and I will use it for my farm. 46.5 acres of farming, and I'll use the leftovers that I could not sell on my own farm. That's how confident I am with these trucks. So yeah, look at that. Subscribe. Love you. Thank you for watching. Sorry the video's so long. Hit that subscribe and find out all the deals we have going on. Oh look, there's a bee coming over here to visit us. By the way, I'm a beekeeper, so one of my female bees just came over to say hi to me. I gotta let you go because even though I'm a beekeeper, I don't want to be stung for no reason. So goodbye. Thank you.